Listen to reason. Yeah, I understand. I don't use the parking spot. That's not the point. Yes, I'm aware you told me not to call you at home. Yeah, but you didn't answer the door. And I know you were there because I saw you through the mail slot. Yeah, well, that's some salty language. Yeah. May I remind you that you're the president of a major university, not the president of the Potty Mouth Club. Yeah, there it is again. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Oh, hello, Peter.
Oh, well,
No, I don't have a Discord.
unbelievable. He says Wallace deserves my spot because he's a
I do have a TikTok
accent to the
and an
university.
Instagram, though.
He's not wrong. Howard did go to the International Space Station.
Yeah, that was 5 weeks ago. How much longer is he gonna milk that cow?
Sheldon, let it go. It's not a big deal.
No, this is a slippery slope, Leonard. It starts with a parking space. Where does it end? Like my dad always said. First they say you can't drink and drive. Next thing you know, you can't let your 10-year-old take the wheel while you sleep one off in the back seat.
All that story does is make me feel bad for your mother.
Oh, hello, Dorkin Beans. It's good to see you, man. I've not been too great, honestly. I've been having a lot more bad headache days. And work has slowed down a lot with inflation, making people not order DoorDash as much. But otherwise, we're still hanging in there. I hope you guys are doing better. It was a long day for us, and now we're unwinding at home. It's currently 9:34 at night where I am. And so I'm going to be on here for like an hour or so, and then I gotta crash out and get my sleep. But hello to all you guys. I hope your night is going well. I'm watching Big Bang Theory, and it's as background noise right now.
It smells funny in here.
Oh, Ritam. So your day has already started. That's pretty cool.
Does it always take that long? No, they don't usually have to go out and get more wax.
Well, thank you, Sanveer. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you to say. And Kataver, it's morning where you are. Hello, James. Oh, thank you, Ripple Rip. I appreciate the kind words.
This is what we get for being with two testosterone-fueled alpha males. At some point, they're bound to lock horns. I'm assuming these are some kind of horns they bought at Comic-Con.
Sorry they took Sheldon's spot away. He shouldn't have to suffer just because Howard's such a big deal now.
I know, Sheldon should just let Howard have his little moment in the sun.
What's that supposed to
Before I am asked any questions, I request you read the description because I have answers to all the most basic and repetitive questions that we get. I get weary of repeating the same info over and over.
If and when. Okay, maybe we should change the subject. Amy, how are your lady parts? Still chilly down there?
Well, hang on. Hey, none of Sheldon's theories have ever been definitively proven. My husband actually went to outer space.
That's an impressive accomplishment. He's now an inspiration to millions of Americans who know you don't have to...
I don't really use Snapchat, honestly.
You know, I remember the first time I got a bikini wax. My sister did it with melted crayon.
I have worsening disc degeneration and scoliosis in my back, so I will not be doing anything athletic.
Amy, I'm sensing a little hostility. Is it maybe because, like Sheldon's work, your sex life is also theoretical?
Well, at least when we do make love, Sheldon won't be thinking about his...
I appreciate the kind word, Dirt Singer. I hope that you have a good night, too. Oh, hello to Jose in Florida. That's pretty cool.
To this day, I still can't see a box of crayons without crossing my legs. I don't have to take this. I'm gonna go home and have sex with my husband right now. Maybe I'll let him do it to me in a parking spot. Which sounds dirty, but I didn't mean it that way.
Okay, here's another one. If a zombie bites a vampire,
Yeah, we voted for Trump,
vampire bites a human, does
praying
the human become a vampire
that he
or a zombie?
is truly the winner of this election, but regardless of what happens, the world will keep spinning on.
I'm not giving it away.
Well, thank you for the compliment, you guys. It's very sweet of you to say.
He's in my spot. He's let him make himself be naked in my spot. Howard, what are you doing? He wasn't using it. And I needed a nice cool piece of leather to wiggle my naked ass on. Get off there. Give me back my Iron Man helmet. Give me back my parking space. You don't need a parking space. You don't have a car. But if you don't need an Iron Man helmet, you're not Iron Man.
Oh, Rocco, that's pretty funny. I did read it wrong. I had to take it one word
You
at a
that read
time.
wrong?
Yeah, you will always this read wrong.
You're always this wrong, this read two for this. Mike, I don't know what to do.
Oh, I love all you guys too. I want to know about your night and how it's going so far, or if it's your morning and your day is just starting.
Place is swarming with campus security. They will not hesitate to scold us. Freaking pigs. Oh, yeah. Okay, now, pull your car into this spot. Let's get out of here.
Answers to basic questions about my life are in the description for this live chat.
These things tough to budge.
Before I park, come in the back seat. I want to show you something I had done today.
All right, you color me intrigued.
Hey TWC, good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good night. My day was long and stressful, but now I'm home, relaxing, winding down before bed.
Okay, Howard's mother is in like every one of your wedding photos.
I'm gonna tell you, she's a big girl. Fabiola? Where's she? More coffee?
No, let her take me to a physics lecture. Coffee will just keep me awake. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Diabolic. I inherited baby face from my mom, and I take really thorough care of my skin. I use a gentle washcloth, and I always use moisturizer after. It was stressful today because we work for DoorDash, my husband and I, and it was a very slow day today, and bills are starting to gather up, and it's stressful, but we're hoping things will get better. We'd appreciate any and all prayers for things to get better for us. And I also offer prayers for whatever you guys may be going through that's causing you stress or pain. And yeah, I voted for Trump. Oh, hello in Armenia. That's really cool. Oh, Michael, good to see you. No one, that's funny. I can't remember the last time I actually watched Silence of the Lambs. Should probably watch it again soon. Well, after you die, you stand before God, and He judges you based on whether or not you have accepted the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior and the only way to heaven. If you have accepted, you will go to heaven and you'll never hurt, never struggle, and all memories of suffering that you've gone through will be gone. You'll just be living in peace and happiness and harmony. But if you have rejected Jesus, unfortunately, that's a ticket straight down to hell. I encourage you who are not on good terms with Jesus to try to get on good terms with him before it's too late. I'm not going to turn this into a sermon, but I just had to say that much for you guys. Yeah, my husband's right next to me, actually sitting in front of me. If I flip the camera, there you are.
I was trying to get close to you.
But that's my man. Hello, Tommy. Nice to see you. Hello, Nightfall. Oh, hello, Nada Renee. Good to see you, girl. But I want to know how your guys' lives are going. If you're going through some hard things, or if you know someone close to you that's going through some hard things. I want to know about it so I can pray about it for you guys. Because there is power in prayer when we pray for each other. And yes, Seaweed is correct. I have multiple disabilities, multiple health problems, and I am on the spectrum. And I have ADHD, so I'm easily distracted. And it's easy for me to unintentionally ramble on and spend too much time on one question and ignoring all the others. But I'm doing okay, just tired. I was able to take a shower, so I feel real clean. My hair's feeling soft and healthy and not dry and frizzy. I'm hopeful to get good sleep tonight. I have answers to most basic questions about myself in the description for this chat. I get tired answering the same questions repeatedly. So if you got a question for me, check the description first. I might have answered your question already. Oh, hello, pal. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Well, the Entertainment Center, if you need something to be prayed about in your life, let me know and I'll pray for you. And I know there are others in the chat who will pray for you too. And Scorpius, I'll be praying for you also. If you don't want to say specifics about what's going on that's causing you pain or stress, I understand. Just let me know that you're struggling and I'll pray for you in a general sense that things will get better for you. Well, thank you guys. You really know how to riz a girl up. Well, thank you, Seaweed. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate all of you guys who are keeping it friendly and nice. I'm physically tired, mentally tired, but emotionally I'm doing pretty good. Oh, Tommy, you're struggling. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but I'll be praying for you that the things that you're struggling with will get easier to handle or that they will resolve themselves. Oh, Scorpius, I understand. I went on a self-destructive spiral a few years ago, and that's why I fell off of YouTube for a while. So I understand trying to get a grip on life again after something happens. And I'll be praying for all of you guys who are struggling. I don't show my feet for free. I got bills to pay. Well, Tommy, I'm sorry to hear that you're having trouble like that. My suggestion to you and any others who are listening who are also having trouble finding a person to love, I suggest that you focus on improving yourself first. Don't look for Mr. or Mrs. Right. Work on becoming Mr. or Mrs. Right. and life will get a lot better for you. Trust me. I was in a long-term relationship that I was promised would lead to marriage. He broke my heart and left and blamed me. And then my husband found me after I had gotten back on my feet again and I had accepted I'm going to be single, possibly forever. But what I have going on is what I have going on. Anything extra would be nice. And that's when God almost seemed to drop Matt out of the sky and right in front of me. So I just encourage you, if you're not able to find someone that's dateable or that you're compatible with, try and focus on improving yourself and in any areas of your life where you know you could use some improvement. That's the best advice that I can give, and I hope that it helps. And yeah, pal, I am always tired. I am always living with grief for missing multiple people I have lost to death. Financially, this world is stressful AF. My parents did not prepare me adequately. But I'm able to keep a better attitude about things because I've been praying a lot more about everything that bothers me. And the Lord does answer and give you help when you need it and you ask for it. It may not necessarily be the type of help that you were asking for, but He always helps nonetheless. Oh, hello, Dustin. And AAT, I will be praying for you. Family problems are really hard to deal with. And I have thankfully not had a whole lot of family drama, but I imagine it's painful, and I will be praying for you. Yes, Dylan is exactly right. I will give shout outs to obviously trap names if you give me $1 donation to my Cash App or my PayPal. I have links to both in the description of this chat. If you send me $1, I will say happy birthday to whatever dumbasses names you guys want to come up with. Oh, Tommy, I'm not able to help you in that regard. I only have advice for long-term relationships. I've never been one to just play around. Hot Wang, well, if I do fart in 2 minutes, I'm gonna laugh like a little kid about it. Farts are hilarious. And Daniel, I'm sorry that you're dealing with heartbreak. I know what that's like. Like I was encouraging to I'm on medical cannabis, so give me a moment for being a little slow. But I'll be praying for all of you guys, and I just again suggest try becoming the best version of yourself that you are able to produce, and then things will get easier. Well, things may not get easier, but you will be more able to handle them more easily. But I'll be praying for all of you guys because this world is tough, especially when you don't have true love to keep you warm at night. I'm very fortunate in that I have true love. My husband's sitting right in front of me on the other side of this phone. And we will have been married for 7 years this coming March. And our relationship has lasted so long because we communicate what we need and what we want from each other. When you're able to communicate, you're able to keep a relationship working, but only if the other person wants to communicate clearly too. Some people get too comfortable with their flaws. Oh, that's just how I am. Deal with it. It's not the healthy way to live life. And I just encourage you guys, try to take the higher ground whenever you're able. Thank you guys for the sweet words. I appreciate it. I'm only this strong because I have the Lord Jesus my loving husband, and my best friend Mary Jane. That's my trio that keeps me going with a smile on my face nonetheless. So I'm only strong because I've gone through a lot. But I'm praying for all of you that you will get through to the other side of the stress that's going on in your lives. No, I appreciate the subscription, fam. Danielle. Hi. If there's any fellow stoners in the chat, I want you to contribute and tell me what you smoke on, or if you do edibles. I use a dab pen because it's the quickest method of pain relief for me. And it doesn't make me stink like weed. It just smells like another vape. And it's pretty good at easing my pain. Geo, you ask, would I rather growth ray or shrink ray? That is a really good question. I guess I would probably want a growth ray.
A lot of guys want that.
That's funny. Oh, Jason P, good to see you. Oh, Danielle, you're high as hell. I'm on the way there. Much better than any alcohol I've ever had. Don't tell me. I think it's honestly better if you find that one person, because there's a comfort in that. But I'll pray for you that things will improve in your life. Oh, not a Renee. Glad that you're smoking too. Get a space here. We actually have one, and it's aimed at our leopard gecko's habitat. Not a Renee. No, we never get tired of each other. We're like two halves of the same coin. I honestly feel weird if I'm not next to my husband. Oh, Jason P, congratulations. 21 years married is a long time. I'm flattered, but I'm not into swapping.
Depends how hot. You know.
SLB, can you stop spamming the chat? I'd appreciate it. Well, you're welcome, Daniel. Anything that I can find helpful for myself, I try to share with everyone else too, in hopes they'll find it equally helpful. I was born to be a healer type of person. I love seeing other people feel better about life. Oh, the crazy Marlin, glad you're partaking as well. Yes, John, or Joe, I am vaping with a dab pen. I am enjoying key lime pie flavor. It's pretty good. Bong or a pipe? I would have to go with a bong. Pipes tend to be a bit harsh on me and make me cough like crazy. Joints are good though. I have multiple health issues, so yes, I am disabled. Hello, Ara. Oh, you're going to work now? My day of work ended hours ago, and now I'm finally able to relax because all the other household things are done. Great Rod, I don't know why you have an attitude with me, but I'd appreciate if you would be nicer since I did nothing to insult or attack you. I don't even know you.
Which one?
Grave rot. Joe, I'm sorry that you feel you have nothing to live for, but I promise you, things absolutely will not get better if you clock out of life before it's your time. I encourage you, reach out to the suicide prevention hotline, or if you have any people in your life that care, I encourage you reach out to them right now because you need help. And it would break my heart if you were to make a permanent choice based on your current situation. I will be praying for you, and I encourage you, don't do anything rash. Well, thank you, Vikas. Before questions are asked, I ask you read the description because I have answers to the most basic questions about my life in the description written out. Raylan, you are welcome to venture a guess. Okay, there. You guys can probably see me a lot easier now. Okay, this works. But you're welcome to venture a guess about my age.
Don't forget to turn
Yeah. How much is rent?
a lot.
It's absurdly high. A 2-bed, 1 bath is like $2,500. We're living in a 5th-wheel trailer that our in-laws gifted us, and we're thankful for it. We're just gonna have to find somewhere to park it soon. Hello, Corey. Hello, Sterling. I appreciate the new subscribers. Oh, thank you, pal. That's really sweet of you. You guys are really sweet. I appreciate the compliments and kind words. What's the deal with airline food? I don't know. I haven't had airline food in a few years now. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Mick. Thank you for the compliments. Hello, Gamer. I hope you're having a good night. I am on a single stream right now. And yes, I did vote for Trump. You guys really know how to riz a girl up. Hello. Hello, Jin. Nice to meet you. Hello, Go. I'm working on getting my OF set up, but I have to renew some of my cards first. But once I am able to have it all set up and ready to go, I will put out an announcement. But right now, we're still working on setting it up. It will be focused on legs and feet, because I know a lot of people are into that. Oh, To answer your question, Raylan, I am going to be 34 in January. Hello, Curious George. Good to see you. Hello, Hatsune. Nice to meet you. Mister, oh, you live in a trailer in Colorado. How's it like living in Colorado? I'm honestly curious. Hello, Naaman. Oh, thank you, Raylan. It's very sweet of you to say. I've honestly had a bit of, I wouldn't say quite my ego, but my confidence had taken a hit recently. A lot of people asking if I'm trans or saying I'm their favorite trans YouTuber. Extremely hurtful. And it's hard to not be affected by that. I have Turner syndrome. Basically, my second X chromosome that is related to sexual and reproductive problems. I was missing some key pieces there, so I'm not able to have kids. Never was. Had to get all the parts that were there removed because they were causing me unbearable pain. Imagine being kicked in the belly by a kickboxer. That's how I would feel every day for far too many days a month. And so I struggle sometimes with feeling pretty and feminine. And so you guys raising me up as much as you have, I honestly could cry now. It means so much to me that you guys are kind. If people want to see my husband play with my legs and feet, asking if you'd participate in the OF.
Oh, fucking door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brody, you bench pressed 350. Congrats, that's impressive. Oh, Mr. It's about to snow for 27 hours. Wow, that's... I've never had to deal with snow living in Central California, but I imagine it gets exhausting. And yes, we do need Trump. I'm praying for his safety every day, and for everyone working at end human trafficking. What do you say, baby? I'm serious, I need to have an answer.
What?
Are you on the live stream watching?
Yeah, you're up here.
Yeah, not a Renee's comment.
Oh, I'm not on it. Here, let me go back.
She asks, what about you licking... Yeah, what about you licking peanut butter off of my toes? Or is that too much?
Dog, it could be peanut butter, Hershey's
I'm fine
syrup,
with whatever.
caramel, I don't care.
Feet are just feet to me. I find no attraction to them, but I will not insult those who do. Hello, Grace. Nice to see you. I've had some problems with modding other people too soon, so I allow people to become mods based on how many good interactions I've had with them. But I appreciate the offer. Whipped cream? Yeah, that would be fine. If it's your thing, I'll even buy different food items and step on them. If you'll pay me to do that, I'll do it. Watching Big Bang Theory in the background. You're wondering why I keep looking over there. Do I like it in California? No. Just as a very quick rundown, I'm physically disabled with multiple back problems and digestive problems and mental struggles. And my husband got a back injury from a car accident a few years ago. So we require special accommodation with our bodies. And working DoorDash as a team, he does all the driving. I hold the orders in my lap. Doing that is a thing that works well for us. And we used to clear 200 a day easily. But ever since inflation got worse, we're lucky to clear 100 in a 12-hour shift. It's getting rough. I do not recommend moving here if you're living in a different state. It's not going to get better. Hello, Taco Bell. Well, Raylan, I am sorry that people have been rude to you in the past. People can really tear you down. Hello, No Limit. Aditya, I don't know what I did to garner hate from India, but if you want to be hateful, that's on you.
Haters gonna hate. All you're doing is giving us views.
Right.
Who's the real loser? Huh?
Oh, I didn't know you were in Australia. That's pretty cool, Grace. What's it like over there? Here, it's not that good. The American dream has become a fever dream nightmare horror show. The screen. There you go. Hello, Marco. Hello, Thanulia. Yeah, mister, it does seem like they use us and drain us for all we're worth doing deliveries. But another factor is a few years ago, my husband's social security identity got stolen, and the thief worked in our town at a bunch of different places. And we only found this out because IRS sent us a letter saying, according to our records, you worked for Vallarta grocery store and you've earned $32,000 that you have not paid taxes on. Pay up or go to jail. And so literally the next day we go to Vallarta to talk to the managers, try to figure out who this thief is, if we can find who he is and press charges and whatnot. They had absolutely no info to give us. So some guy stole my husband's social and got away with it, and we're living with the fallout from that, because unfortunately it takes a few years for identity theft and the complications that come with it to not be a problem anymore. Oh, mister, my husband, he was T-boned, and the force of it was severe enough that he developed visible slight scoliosis. The T-bone hit really had him flung over to the right side, and his back has never been right ever since. But we help each other with our pain with different medications, and we get through life. Yeah, we live in a fifth wheel trailer right now. Hello, JD. Nice to see you. Oh, Australia's pretty good. All myth about spiders is not true. I mean, there are loads of them, but not that big. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. I overcame a fear of lifelong arachnophobia a few years ago, and one of the spiders that I I grew to find adorable is your guys' Australian jumping spiders. They're so colorful, like little dancing jewels. Hello, Dance. Good to see you. Hello, Kelly. Unfortunately, the thief must have been an illegal immigrant working for under the table pay or some stuff like that. We truly have no idea who the thief was or anything about them. Hey, Mandy. I'm tired, but in good spirits, winding down for the night. Hello, Lamar. Anxiety pills. I used to take Xanax, and it helped a bit, but I got tired of being on so many prescriptions. I tried Oxy, but that put me in a bad mind state. I didn't agree with it well. Oh, thank you, Loris. I appreciate the kind words. Guy, you just have to give spiders a chance. Ignorance of them is why the fear is so strong. We always fear what we don't understand. And I stopped fearing spiders once I studied them and learned more about them. Drop beats are not real. You've seen spiders as big as a softball. That would be pretty intimidating. Hello, Void. Good to see you. Yeah, Kelly, it could have been the owner, but we'll never know for sure. Hello, Yor. Hope you're having a good night. Buongiorno to you, Sergio. Oh, good morning to you, Jalal. Hello, Casey. Hello, Dilby. Nice to meet you. Nice to see familiar names. Yes, I remember seeing a few of you yesterday. I'll try to talk a little louder and a little more clearly. Hello, Jesus. Good to see you. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, Benedicta, I used to be terrified of spiders, but now, anytime I see one in the house or in a place they don't belong, I just take an extra minute and I release them outside. And it makes life a little nicer. Yeah, avoid a lot of simps, but I appreciate the kind words and the love. Do I have any favorite recipes? Well, my husband has a really good homemade pizza recipe. It's fire. But for the most part, I honestly eat a lot of bagged rice meals. This stuff's pretty good, mild on the gut, and it was only $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, so I'm able to eat on a budget.
And then from the Grandma Thrift Mart.
Oh, Casey, I'm sorry you lost the game. That must be a bummer. Aditya, I'm glad I gave you that attention. You shot a spider. Was it like a big one, like a black widow or a wolfie? What kind of was it, or do you even know? Cooking in a trailer, ain't it? Yeah, it's not ideal. Thankfully, we're parked on my in-laws' property, and they let us have indoor access to the house. But just thankful that we're not homeless. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about the voting. I'm purposefully not keeping up to date on that until like it's officially announced who's president.
My pleasure. Nothing makes me happier than the chance to spoil a lady. Just ask my dog. My bed doesn't any more fuck up.
Well, Aditya, I imagine, I imagine you are an expert with burns. Why am I married? Because I was found by a man who was worth marrying. I'm gonna flip the camera around so I can show you my handsome husband. There you go. But yeah, that's my man. Oh, hello, Shane. Nice to see you. I'm in Central California, one of the worst states to be in the U.S. But, I want to know how your guys' day is going. If there's anything interesting that happened, or if you got any fun plans. I'm winding down and getting myself ready to get to bed. But I enjoy socializing with you guys here, and I want to thank all of you for making it worth my while. And I will be praying for all of you guys that life will get a little easier for you and that things will get better.
Glowing letters appear on the chest that read, "If squashed to death you wish not to be, sing of Swati Bakla that is victory." The hell is Swati Bakla? Walls are getting closer. Oh boy, happy place, happy place. Swati Bakla was the Duke of Bohemia. You're 10 seconds away from getting crushed. 9, 8, 7, 6. Wait. Swati Bakla is better known as Good King Wenceslas from the beloved Victorian Christmas Carol. Never heard of it. Must be the one Christmas song not written by a Jewish guy. 3, 2. Sing the damn song. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. The walls are getting slower. Early shone the moon, the night, though the frost was cruel. Then the poor man came inside, gathering winter fuel. All stop, you're safe. All stop is amazing, so I don't need to know that. It was simple. I combined our well-known historical facts about Bohemia with
Apparently my end of the chat was not loading, so I had to refresh it. What happened to Lamar? I'm not sure. Oh, Casey, that sucks. I'll pray that you'll get over the sickness as quickly and fully as possible. I'm just getting over having a head cold, and it included a sore throat. So I'm thankful that I'm able to talk without any pain. But it will be a little while before I'm able to take song requests. Oh, Grace, it's 5:20 at night where you are. Where I am, it is 10:20. My typical bedtime is 11ish. Do I lift? I try to lift other spirits. Oh, hello, Randy in Texas. Hello, Aiden. I still got the Mary Jane from last stream. Yep, it's right here. The new pinhead that we got. I threw away the old cartridge. Hello, Emmanuel. Nice to see you. Grace, I think that you are okay to mod. I'm going to add you as a standard mod. And I greatly appreciate the help. Hello, Riley. I promise I'm not trying to ignore any of you guys. Oh, thank you, Deacon. I appreciate the compliment. And yeah, Canadian, when you're medicated, everything feels better. Oh, it's 11:23 where you are, Casey. That's pretty cool. Do I listen to metal? Metal is my favorite music genre. Hard rock and classic rock. The runners up. The runners up. Well, TWC, I hope that he won. I've been praying for it. What bands do I like? Slipknot, Korn, Disturbed, Skillet, 1,000 Foot Crutch, My Chemical Romance, Bullet for My Valentine, Breaking Benjamin. Pretty much anything that's hard or heavy rock or metal. But I also love musical soundtrack music. Well, Grace, I appreciate you stopping by, and I will be going live again tomorrow. Boomer bands. That's pretty funny. Magnum. You're fartistic. Oh, that's good. That's funny. I like Taylor Swift's early music when it was country. It had a nice sound to it. Oh, avoid your band is forced to play. If you're not a fan of an artist and you have to play their music, that doesn't sound like a good time.
I'm familiar with your work. C- was your gift. Amy, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's fine. I'm used to being the girl who never gets looked at twice. I didn't have my first kiss till I was 22, and I only did it so I give him back his interest.
Yeah, Love Story is a good song by Taylor.
I made some funny ones.
Oh,
And
my bad.
that's already gone.
She said if I came near her, she would break the bottle and cut me.
You think that's bad? In college, I passed out at a frat party and woke up with more clothes on.
I want unique metal.
Sometimes I get so lonely, I sit on my left hand until it
Time
goes numb. Then I put it in my
one
right hand
by
and pretend I'm
Winters.
holding hands with another person.
I'll try and check those out.
I do that too. Sometimes the left hand tries
Answers to basic questions about myself are in the description for this live chat.
Nice to talk to someone who understands what it feels like to be alone.
It is, isn't it?
But not alone anymore.
One guy saved a German soldier and got 2 million assist kills.
Someday you'll have somebody.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
White Horse. Yeah, that one's good too.
Thank you, Rajesh. He wants me. I'm good. We can go now.
You Belong With Me is another good song.
Now that I know she doesn't like me, kind of into her.
Hello, Mike. Good to see you.
Alright.
Hello, Freshly Baked.
I think I cracked the code.
And yes, Void, I do remember you.
Let's do it.
I'm remembering a bunch of you guys' names as you keep returning every day. And it lifts my spirit to see familiar names in the chat.
My carpal tunnel's acting up. Play for the pain.
I'm not doing too badly. I am starting to get sleepy, so I'm going to be cutting this stream in a few minutes. But,
You cross the chasm and find yourself in a small
is it a good idea to roll 3 gram and put dab in it to smoke it? I mean, if your tolerance is high enough up there to handle 3 grams, then that's your decision.
We just wish we had the money to do that.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, I remember you too, Casey. Void, your band director calls Belong With Me belongs in the trash. That's pretty funny.
And my mother dragged me there and she popped me down in your lap and you asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I told you my pop-pop because that was the year my grandfather died. I missed him and I wanted him back. It's weird, right? Pop was the only one in my family who encouraged me to pursue science. But you didn't bring him back, did you? Instead, I got Lincoln Logs. You can do a lot of neat things out of Lincoln Logs. So Pop up ain't one of them. And now you're here asking me for something to save me. Well, sorry, Mr. Kringle.
Well, Grace,
I'm leaving you here to rot.
I could have sworn I'd seen you before, but
Take the skeleton key.
you're good to go, girl. I appreciate you.
And on the way out, I give Santa a swift chicken.
Oh, Void, your phone is on life support. I am at 52% now. Oh, bang. In your state, it's only 25 for 3.5. And it's good like 30%. That's some top quality stuff right there. Hello, Emmanuel. Thanks for asking. I'm tired, but my mood is good. And I'm about to end the stream to get ready for bed. But I wanted to give you guys a couple more minutes before I dip. What's my husband listening to? Are you listening to anything, or you just watching Big Bang with me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're watching Big Bang Theory for background noise. Oh, you're at 36%. You're on 1 or 0. Dang. Mary, it's 10 o'clock where I am. Approaching 11. Nice. 82%. That's why you're the responsible one. Oh, hello, Freddie in France. Thank you, Bang. I appreciate that. I hope the same for you and yours. Oh, Tim, I'm sorry to hear that you wish you were dead. I remember feeling that way a few times in my life before, but you're not supposed to give in to that kind of destructive thinking. You'll never reach the light at the end of the tunnel if you just decide not to finish walking through the tunnel till you get to the end. So I just want to encourage you, keep moving forward even though it's hard. If you have any family or friends, get in touch with them. Try to get a support system going for you. And I'll be praying for you, Tim. I have great sympathy for anyone going through that feeling right now. And I just want to encourage you, keep going, and then things will have a chance to get better. And yeah, getting stoned and watching Big Bang and chatting with you guys, it's the shiznit. I love you, baby. Oh, Casey, yours is at 54. Yes, I appreciate any and all taps on the screen. Got any snacks over there? Yeah, we got Tootsie Pops, like my husband said. Earlier I had the quinoa and rice and it was good. Hello, Mr. Random. Casey, I said same. Okay for you. Yeah. Oh, Tim, I'm so very sorry. I can't imagine losing my whole family. And I'm not going to pretend that I understand, but I have lost a few members of my family and people that were close as family. And I still mourn them every day. And so I will keep you in my prayers, Tim. I wish I could give you a comforting hug, a hot beverage, and some treats for your dog. But me and my husband will be praying for you. And yes, Bang is right. No one should wish that they are dead. I'm sorry that you recently lost your mom. I fortunately still have mine, but I imagine it's a deep, deep pain, and I'll be praying for you, Bang. What percent? If I remember right, this is... What was the percentage of this? Like 93?
You?
Yeah.
Oh, I already put it in the. I put it in there.
Oh, okay. Thank you, love. Gotta charge up my phone. Let's see, the weed is working. Oh, 91%. That is good. And yes, Grace is absolutely right. Don't give up. Life is worth living, and it is a gift. And I will be praying for all of you guys here. Both you who have left a comment in the chat asking for prayers, and for any who may have been watching and not adding to the chat. I'm praying for you too. I don't know what you're going through exactly, but I know it's rough. And I just want to encourage and comfort you and let you know I'm praying for you. You're not alone in this world. And no one should be made to feel that way if they're good people.
I need your advice about a delicate workplace situation to protect those involved. I'll be changing their names.
Who's involved?
In a short,
Oh, thank you, Grace. I take really good care of my hair, and I use conditioner both in the shower and when I get out. Garnier Fructis makes a really good leave-in. Smells very fruity and I like it. Thank you, baby. Yeah, Vane, you thought all hope was lost. And you changed, so everyone out there just know good things to come. Bang, I appreciate you sharing that. And I hope that those of you who are reading the chat window and are seeing what's being said, I pray you'll take comfort and encouragement from the words that we have in the chat. Thank you, Grace. I am naturally blonde. My hair is like a light brown in the winter. This lighting is not ideal, but it's like a light brown in the winter, and it turns to a really light golden blonde in the summertime. And I have a bit of pink and purple in my hair that has faded, and it makes me look like I'm a ginger, and I like it. How much are the THC vape cards? Well, one like this, a 1 grammer, it's about $30, give or take a couple, and it lasts me 4 to 5 days, and so it's definitely worth it. And yes, Serpico, I'm gonna make sure and check all the headlines tomorrow, because I know a lot of last minute stuff might happen with this election. Thank you, baby, for posting that. Don't take drugs. I need this to retain the will to live because I have multiple debilitating back problems that are only getting worse with time. How's my anxiety? It's actually not too bad. I've been making an effort to be my own therapist. Like if I find myself struggling with something, I'll try and view the situation from an outsider's perspective, and I try to imagine how they would see it and what advice they would give me on how to handle something different. And it's helped. Oh, bang, you gotta pay $50 for that? That's rough. Why spoil your health? My health is already foobar. I use this so that the back pain won't make me want to kill myself. Tim, I'm sorry that you feel like you're not liked or loved at all. I know that all I know about you is what you've said in the chat, but I want to encourage you to try and get help. Try and make connections near where you live. You need all the support that you can find right now, and I'm praying for you that you'll be able to find that. Casey, Casey is right. You're not supposed to want to be dead, and it is hard to hear that, but honesty is the first step in recovering or fixing any problem. And so please don't make any rash decisions that you could regret later. Thank you, David in Montana. I've been praying to my Lord Jesus almost constantly with everything going on. Lots of reasons to be stressed. But when I pray about them, they don't bother me quite as much. Well, thank you, affectionate pancakes. I appreciate the sisterhood. Oh, Dakula, you pay $14 a gram. That's pretty nice. The vape helps my back. it numbs up the nerves that register as stabbing and burning pain. Because if I'm stone sober, I will feel like I have hot knives embedded in all my back muscles, and any movement of any muscles is unbearable. And the cannabis makes those nerves not register the pain, so I'm able to function more. Because my pain is the kind that cripples me. It greatly limits my range of motion and everything. But with the cannabis, I'm able to do basic things, even with all the other problems. I don't know.
You
Okay. But you're welcome, Himotony. I always recommend cannabis for pain management and appetite stimulation. And it also helps me regulate my emotions. It really is a wonderful medicine. I said that I'd like to see somebody from someone else's perspective. You know, there's an angel watching over here. I wish I could see any angels that would be nearby on guard duty. But then again, thinking of how they look based on biblical descriptions, it would probably be terrifying. Yeah, Rolla, I will consider you an honorary American. I should try my best Aussie accent.
alright?
What? I'm struggling on what to say.
Just think of Hugh Jackman. Oh no, he's Canadian.
Oi, we're not here to fuck spiders, right? That's a phrase in Australia that I read. For like,
I just know they call their sandwiches cunts.
that is pretty funny. But I hope you have a good day, mate. Hello, Mason. Derek, I am unable to have my own children, but I hope to be an adoptive mother someday. Once my husband and I are financially able to handle another mouth to feed. For now, it's just my husband, myself, and our leopard gecko who's sleeping right now.
Yes. You know, yeah, but in his defense, that wasn't racist. He's also brown.
Thank you guys for the kind words. Oh, San Antonio, that's pretty neat. Oh, hello in India. Oh, thank you, Chunky, and yes, Caleb, and yes, G-Call. I'm praying that it sticks and that they don't try any nonsense to change the outcome. I love all you guys too. I'm probably right. Maybe I do have demons. I don't think so. Gotta stay positive. I stay positive by praying constantly to Jesus about everything that's bothering me. Anytime anything bothers me, I pray that he'll help me not think about it, or if there's something I can do about it, that'll help me know what to do, and he'll enable me to get it done. And I've just learned from time and time again that you can pick the negative side and stick with that, but things don't improve. And I find that trying to stay positive, it's kind of a momentum, like a snowball running down a hill. The longer you get yourself used to being positive minded, the easier and more automatic it gets for you after a while. And I also try to count my blessings, like having access to going inside a house, to shower and cook and all that. I'm thankful that I have not had to go without food for not being able to afford it. And I'm thankful that I always have clean clothes to wear and a place to sleep that's safe, and family and in-laws that love me. If you just focus on the good, it gets easier. Well, Derek, I appreciate you stopping by, and it was nice meeting you. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, Dark Prince, Jesus is the only one that can really save you. And I would not be alive without him, also. I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist. I consider myself a follower of Christ. I read the Bible, I talk to Jesus, and it's a relationship. Because that's what he wants. He wants loving relationships with all of us. But we have to accept him first. He doesn't force his love upon us. Thank you guys for the kind words. I'm gonna have to call the live stream now. It's approaching my bedtime and I'm getting more tired by the minute. But I love you all. I'm praying for you all. And I hope that you have a good night. Be good to each other.